is Jordan Bach, and thank you so much to Tony Small and to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Washington for having me. So for those of you who don't know me, I am a classical musician and I play the viola. And for those of you who are not too familiar with the viola, this is a viola. And so on camera, it's quite large, definitely bigger than my head. But it looks awfully lot like a violin. And while it is very similar to a violin, and while we share three of the same strings as the violin, what the violin doesn't have is this one right here. This is the ticket. This is the C string. And so why I was drawn to the viola in particular is because in the terms of the sound, it is one of the closest instruments to the human voice. And it isn't a perfect instrument. But I think us human beings can relate to some of the human qualities of this particular instrument. So one of the places that I went to school to study playing the viola and to become a professional musician and to become a true artist was Juilliard. And so I'm sure many of you have heard of the Juilliard School. And of course, that's one of the institutions where, you hear Juilliard and it's, oh, it's so hard to get in. Do I have the capacity to do that? And of course, it is. Truth be told, it is a very hard place to go. And so one thing that I've kept with me as an artist and as a musician and as a person who is also hopefully inspiring other people is that it is never just about the talent. It's never just about the luck or the connections. Most of it is actually the work ethic. It takes so much work to really hone in your craft and to put a voice behind the technical and to put a voice behind what you're able to do and what you're able to achieve. So for those of you who are interested in music, and it doesn't have to be classical, it can be anything in terms of genre. For those of you who have a passion, do absolutely put the work in. Put the work in. And for those of you who are like myself, of a minority background, if you're Black, if you're Latino, if you're any other origin, we are all brothers and sisters here. And so we need you to be a part of our community because you are really the next generation of voices and of artists and of speakers and of faces of all types. And we want to see you and hear from you. So that being said, for all of us right now that are in a period of quarantine, we will prevail and we will get through this. And do keep in mind that us artists and us musicians have such an important role because more than ever, we need music and we need art. There are so many periods in history where it feels like we are down and out as a species. And that's really where the bulk of great art comes from, is hardship. So do absolutely put as much work as you can. Put as much work as you can and stay safe and stay healthy. And we'll see you on the other side. Take care.